Hey everyone and welcome back to another video. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD has finally been released for the Nintendo Switch, but is it any good? Stick around to hear my thoughts, but for now, it's time to clean house. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD is a remaster of the original 3DS game released back in 2013. King Boo is back after the events of the original game and has shattered a crystal called the Dark Moon. This causes the ghosts of Evershade Valley to turn hostile and run amok. After escaping the area, Professor Gad tasks our dear Luigi to recover the pieces of the crystal, catch a bunch of ghosts, and restore peace to the valley. Presentation-wise, the game looks very good. It's filled with the usual charm you would expect to find in the Mansion series, but don't expect this to be on par with other updates of older games such as the Thousand Year Door. This is pretty much a souped-up version of the original 3DS game, and that's not a bad thing, to be honest. While it lacks the polish of the series' third entry, it's still a visual treat, to be honest. The animation is always fun in these games, and this game is no different. A lot of work has gone into the graphical bump, and that's something that has to be appreciated here. Audio-wise, the game has a solid soundtrack. Personally, the first and even the third game rank higher in terms of sound and atmosphere for me, but that's not a knock as this game is still solid in this department and does the job well. The main aim of the Mansion games is to simply catch ghosts, solve a few puzzles, and do a bit of exploring. As mentioned in my Luigi's Mansion 3 video, this is some of the most fun I've had with a Nintendo game regarding the control system. For newcomers, the controls and gameplay will be quite enjoyable once you get the basics down. For people who have played the original, you will notice there is one massive improvement that this remaster brings to the table, and that's a second stick. The 3DS version never had this, though I have only recently learned whilst making this video that there was an attachment called the Circle Pad Pro for the 3DS, but you couldn't use it for this game apparently. This small change makes a massive difference for this version. The game features an online multiplayer mode where you team up with other players to take down ghosts in a skyscraper. To access this mode, you will need to play a little bit of the story to unlock it. It's designed in a way so that people can learn the basics before jumping in online, but that feels a little extra and unneeded when it could just be available from the get-go. The mode is good, however, unlike the third game, you aren't able to play multiplayer with two people on the same system. This could have been something implemented for the Switch version and was a little disappointing that it wasn't. Either way, the online is pretty fun and worth checking out if you can. An average playthrough of this game's main story will probably take you in the region of about 10 to 14 hours depending on skill level, and if you're going to be seeing all the extras and fulfill your inner completionist, this could be in the region of about 20 plus hours. Then there's the extra mileage with the online content, but that's of course dependent on how much you enjoy it. Pretty decent length, but bear in mind that apart from the original 3DS game content, there isn't really anything new here. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD is a great game and without a doubt the definitive way to play this entry moving forward. If you've played it before on the 3DS, it's probably worth checking out. However, be mindful that apart from the big graphical upgrade and the updated controls, this is very much the same game and doesn't really offer anything more than that. And for the game's price point, some new things surely would have been expected. Some features here and there from the original could have been given a more up-to-date touch, but in my opinion, they don't really hinder your gameplay experience. Though as mentioned earlier, the ability to play multiplayer on a single Switch would have been greatly appreciated. With that being said, if you're new to the series and didn't get a chance to play the game back in the day, then I would say this is worth getting. It's a solid entry in a very solid series. The work that has been done graphically is very good, these games are always fun to play, and if you can pick it up for a decent price, then more power to you. But for now, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more, be sure to like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Please check out my other content too, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.